Alright, there we go. Cool. Oh, goodness. Finally got some good sleep today. I slept for like 11 hours. No exaggeration. I really did. I don't know if that was good for me, but I think I needed it probably. Discord doesn't let you mute volume if you watch a stream on mobile. I've been able to. Yeah, I can. I did it a few days ago. I had Dylan's stream up on mobile to see when he finished doing his Toho sorter. And I had it muted, so I could just watch it at the corner of my eye while I did some work and stuff. Works for me. I'm on iOS and I was using the actual Twitch app, so maybe your environment's different. So, a few things to do. First things first, I missed a few enemies here yesterday that I wanted to get added to the bestiary and stuff. Actually, I didn't even see these guys yesterday, so... point stands, I definitely missed some enemies. Oh, Discord. Oh, yeah, sorry, I can't read. I found it once. There supposedly is a way to change stream volume on mobile. I found it once, and I haven't been able to find it again, which is really annoying. I know what you mean, though. I want to be able to turn up the streams, because usually they're too quiet compared to, like, all the people in voice. Like, I'll be listening intently to the stream, and I'll get focused on it, and then someone will, like, talk in chat, and it'll, like, be shouting, basically. So, it's rough. And I googled how to find it, and Google gave me wrong results, so I don't know. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe, I have to go get one, I guess. Technically I need a thing from that guy anyway, so sure, why not? Let me just get this out of the way, then I'll go grab a pickaxe and come back. You think that would make this place a bit more convenient to enter once you cleared it? I'm a big fan of dungeons realizing that you've cleared them, and clearing out the gimmicks so you can just go back through. I guess in the case that there's like still items behind puzzles, maybe that's different, but there aren't in here. There's just like an arbitrary gate to enter the dungeon. And because I don't have the key, I have to go pick up the key, basically. Oh well. Oh, speaking of audio balance, please, it's a little much. Man, everything around here is tanky. So he's just a chase for physical for now. I don't know what he'll get later. With more chase skills, we'll see. Doesn't really matter. You're not immune to Earth, are you? No, actually you're not. Cool. Okay, we're good. Please, Melissa, hurry it up. Thank you. Oh, good. So, yeah, I thought so. Okay, let me go grab one. I think the quickest way is by going back. No, hold on. I think I have to go down here. I think with the awkward positioning of the shortcuts, this is going to be the quickest way, right? I go grab a free pickaxe. Yes. Glad I remembered right. Okay. So... I do need to put a couple of useful Shikigami on if I'm actually gonna win these fights, maybe. Tell you what, none of yours are really useful right now. I have Yakshi. Good old Yakshi. Actually, yes, that's fine, that's fine. You stick on the Dragon Slayer thing, and same thing goes for Remy, which is the Flying Dragon Spear. Okay. Right, get out of here. I agree. Let's see. Okay, I go back, clear up the encounters. I know there's the regular Dark Basilisk I still haven't killed, and then there's whatever is in the red encounter here, which I didn't actually check. I was thinking it might just be the, like, Elder Dark Basilisk again or whatever it is, but I didn't actually confirm that, so I don't know. I'm gonna leave that fight on the right, because that one can be a red encounter. Man, these guys draw for Chalcom 1 in 20 times, huh? Alright, I'll stick around for that. It's something I want more of. Oh sure, why not? Weak to fire. Okay. Not what I'm here for, but I'll take it. Man. I was just, I was watching a Mineko stream earlier. And I was, like, on Reddit on the side, you know? And I was browsing Cataclysm stuff again, and it's got me kind of wanting to play Cataclysm again. But I have too much other stuff I'm streaming right now. So it's just not gonna happen for a bit. Which is probably fine. There's like a cool variant right now. There's a few variants out there actually right now that different people are maintaining. There's one that I want to try out. That just, sounds good, I guess? I think it removes some stuff and refines some stuff and whatnot, you know? I want to give it a shot. I forget what it's called. The Last Generation, I think, maybe? Might be the name. I think maybe the, Basilisk might just spawn later in. So let me deal with the red encounter first, actually. Maybe. Counting on you, Amelia. Okay, nice. The regular encounters here are kind of nasty. Okay, I know for a fact that one can be a red encounter. I just keep re-rolling it. Happened before. There we go. Okay, so it's this guy. A serial killer, Rafflesia. That's definitely new. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna protect Yuka here, I think. These things are probably slash? Yes, they are. In fact, do I have a sleigh? Not on me right now, huh? Okay. My strongest skill is Dragon Strike, but I'd rather hit everything. This is, of course, banking on us actually managing to kill the mine, because obviously it's gonna do that. So Remelia's turn gets mostly wasted. As long as Yuka hits, maybe we'll be okay. I mean, it's weak to Earth too. Huh. Like the plant is weird. So it is. Ah, it's one of these guys. The tentacle enemy. I haven't used this yet. Let's go ahead. Just so we have it. I'm no longer really worried about this thing. I'd rather fight this thing than the regular Dark Basilisk. You know, the non-red encounter one. See? No problem. Let me see what that thing drops as well. One in 5 chance for Orichalcum shards, so that's good. Well, he's here for if I want him later. Let me go in a bit deeper and look for the Dark Basilisk. And then that'll be all the enemies that I'm aware of. There's probably at least one I've missed, but I don't know. I skipped a lot of encounters yesterday to try to just get through stuff as quick as I could. So that was on me. Nope. Don't need this one. I'll try to go back and fill the bestiary later on. Assuming I've missed a few here and there. Nope. I guess guess the expansion just doesn't really have that many recruitable Shikigami, huh? Not a single one yesterday. Assuming I didn't miss it, but I don't think I would have. I'm happy to be able to start the towers today, though. Which should be a nice change of pace. You know, from an entire stream of mines. Oh. Oh, yeah. Someone mentioned that the Triple Angels are in here. Okay, I actually have to get them. They are recruitable. Totally forgot. Nice. I was wrong, as it turned out. There is a Shikigami here. Okay. Give, please. Apparently these guys are all old Hachikuma characters. The one on the right looks kind of like a character from Maiden that I've seen, but I don't personally know. The others, they don't look familiar to me at all. So I'm not even sure if I'm right about the one on the right, the ninja-looking girl. I'm not super familiar with old Hachikuma stuff. Not even really Maiden, honestly. Like, I've translated part of the game, but I've not played through most of it. It's a project that you have to dedicate a lot of time to, that's for sure. Okay. Where can I put you? I'll just wait a bit maybe, because I have so many Shikigami that, like, get something in 1 or 2 levels. I guess I can take Yakshi back off. No, I need Yakshi right now, actually. I can take off Luna for now. For now. Survival of the fittest. Okay. Alright, so you get physical stuff. I was assuming it was a guaranteed. Is that not the case? Toho Mother 2. What about Toho Mother 2? Are they, like, not guaranteed to be recruited? They're not actually an angel, are they? Demon? I don't know where they are. Immortal? I don't know. Unknown? Yokai? Not sure. A warrior, probably. Yeah, here they are. S, so not guaranteed, but I'm not really surprised that I got them. However, they do have a drop. 1 intelligence, though. 1 intelligence. Canonically stupid, I guess. Oh, this thing. Alright. Good find, though. I want to be done here so I can move on. Oh, well, I'll try for the drop again, I guess. I actually have the Archon's thing up, but may as well. Oof. Oh, they have Aging Missile, huh? They actually do get to attack 3 times, too. They might just kill me here. Which is okay. I'm okay with it. We'll see what happens. I mean, actually, yeah, both of my mages are dead. I'm gonna have a hard time hitting the mines. A very, very hard time. They're basically just gonna get to do whatever they want to me now. It's just cheating putting 2 of the mines in the same fight like this. And I'm willing to bet that the Triple Angels purposely target your mages, like some other enemies do. So, if that's the case, this is a very spiteful battle. Alright, you know what? Somehow I don't really care that much about that Dark Basilisk anymore. If I wipe in here, it's okay. I'll check for it for a couple more fights, but I'm not going to come back in right now. Can probably find it in one of the other mines anyway. If you can find, like, the Elder one or whatever it is in Mine 3, you can probably find the regular one there too, I assume. Really, you weren't here earlier, but I have the urge to play Cataclysm again, but I'm holding back for now because I have too many other things that I'm streaming right now. But in the near future, again, I want to try one of the forks that people are working on right now. 9 hour, why stop there? I'll try, I think it's called The Last Generation. Active fork that's being maintained. So the red one's just, like, a representation of the customizable system. I think I remember seeing that. Like at a site or something somewhere. Like, all the different, like, character customization options that there were. The ninjas who I thought it was then. Okay. Got it. I don't know why I did a full loop around there, by the way. Not thinking. That's why. Oh yeah, I did see this guy, actually. Nah, wrong Cataclysm. Yeah, I think it's fairly recent, but it's being maintained. It's by someone who I think was, like, one of the frequent maintainers of the main version, but I think they got fed up with management and quit and made their own fork. It's made by Worm Girl or whatever their name is. So I have high expectations. Well, yeah, I know the actual Cataclysm is being maintained. Main Cataclysm is by far what I have the most time in. I have also tried Bright Nights Ahead as well. But I didn't put as much time into it, and I forget, like, really what even sets it apart offhand. I don't recall, honestly. Dark Doom S is new. Oh, and there's the Basilisk I wanted. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna have Yuka hit this thing with a double Dragon Slay. And I assume the Angel's still weak to Dark, because the Fallen power was weak to Dark, even though it was Fallen, so hopefully. We'll see, though. That's probably not gonna work on it, right? It's probably not paralyzable. Let's try it. Why not? Go for the Hail Mary, and we'll see what happens with this. Maybe it is weak, though. We'll find out. But if I don't kill these things quick, I'm gonna be killed. Yep, okay. Evening, Miss Yakumo. Yep, at least Yuka's built to not die to this, though, so it's okay. I really needed that to hit. It's okay, this one will probably just do about as much damage as it would have anyway. So I want to hit the Basilisk with something. I'm gonna use Light. I think Remy can finish off the Angel. I keep forgetting that she does have poor accuracy, actually. Relatively speaking. Heat weapon. Fine. Ooh, Divine Gate. Not bad. Okay, now we have a reason to equip Minariko. Nice. Alright, that's what I needed here, and more, in fact. So I missed some Shikigami in these places, somehow. I think I know who as well. I just don't know how I could have missed them. I mean, I guess this specific place is kind of confusing, so I think I could see how. Let me take another look around. A couple screens I can go from here. I think maybe one, actually. Let's see. Nice. So it upgrades to ace power and stuff. Nifty. Good progress, good progress. You might want to fix it so the Tanuki isn't quite as blurry. But yeah, pretty cool. I remember as a kid, I tried to do that kind of thing with like Mega Man Robot Masters and stuff. I never got far with it by any means, but it was something I like would do in MS Paint for fun. Just kill this thing. I suppose that's true. If you can't like perfectly scale it up, I guess. Oh well then. Yeah, I'm looking for specifically that one. As well as the one who did. She's somewhere. I think she's in the other dungeon, or I know she's somewhere in the Stratum. But I'm pretty sure the one who didn't appear is in this specific dungeon. I recall that being the case, so I thought it was kind of weird when I missed her. I'm like, well, maybe there's another dungeon later with the same tile set or something, you know? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. So, I kind of, you know, left it for later, basically. Talk to a thing that's opaque. Interesting. Tiger. Yeah, I was under the impression it was something like that. Some person who usually submits changes got them reverted and they weren't happy, so they made their own fork, right? Yeah. Understandable. I hear that people take up a lot of issues with the developers of CDDA. Oh, okay. Let's go this way, I guess. No, let's not go that way. There's no point going that way. That just goes back into the main room. We can go up here too. This also goes... I might have not come over here. I remember seeing this, and I don't know if I ever actually came over here. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, it's a useless dead end, I see. Yes, now I recall this, actually. The Lich is quite cool. Right, let me go back out to the main room again. And continue checking doors. So... there's nothing here. I've already hit that lever, I would assume. Yuck, that's hot. And it's red because the fan is off, basically. This barrel is glitching into the wall because it's Hachikuba, basically. I'd say it's more of like the game design field, the game dev field, than programming explicitly. Alright, so check both the doors up there. This just goes back down to the sewers. Yep, okay. So I'm gonna go straight down. This goes here, okay. Out of the way, please, out of the way. Not here for random encounters. Okay, there's more rooms to check here. Sure, let's check all these. This one... well, I mean, I already pressed this before. No. I don't know, I think it's just the devs have a very specific vision in mind for the game. And they're very protective of it. I don't really know enough details. And I don't know them personally. But like, it's a project that they let people edit, but I guess they kind of like police the edits, so it's a little bit weird, you know? I know that doesn't go anywhere, there's no point going back there. I guess it would depend on like what words would exchange. If they were in exchange and not just one-sidedly thrown at someone. I already did all this. That's the exit up there. Yep. Remember this. Okay. No. Actually, you guys drop Ostracon. Sure, I'll fight you. The only thing that stops me from really, like, playing CDDA forever is that eventually I lose track of what I want to actually do. But maybe streaming will help me stay on track with that. I think I'd be up for just doing, like, random character runs again. I think that might be fun as opposed to, like, making my own. And just try to deal with what I get and learning more by doing that. Might be cool. This way, I think... yeah, leads to where the boss was. The, like, blue symbol boss. And I think that was a dead end too, right? Up there is nothing. I've already been up there. Yeah, that's where the boss was. Okay. And in here... I mean, surely I've already been over there. I don't think I would have missed the suspicious path in the wall. Right? Fire. Hints for where to go for the Shikigami that I missed? Anyone got anything? Oh, there's... let's see, up there and here. Okay, a couple more paths. I think the other one just goes to the exit room and puts you in that cage with the path through the wall, but I'll go check. I never went up. I just didn't go here? At all? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Irk. You're no way. Your surface dwellers, if memory serves. Watatsuki no Yorihime. I've heard that name before. So this is her. This doesn't make any sense. Why are you here? I mean, you're a Lunarian. Hey, hold on, Rainbow. You're totally leaving Mima and I in the dark here. Just who is this girl? Oh yeah, Mima's in the cutscenes now too. The lunar emissaries are said to join the moon to the stars, and leading said emissaries are the Watatsuki sisters. She's the younger of the two sisters, Watatsuki no Yorihime. By the way, by the moon, you mean the moon? The one up in the sky? The very same. But what is a Lunarian like her doing here? I see. It makes sense now. What makes sense? The situation I find myself in. For some unknown reason, I became lost in this strange world. One that almost seems as if it had been patched together in pieces. And ever since, I've had to endure stubborn assaults by its monsters. I see. Sounds like she's got involved in the incident now, too. To think it would affect even the lunar world. Goodness, just how far does Shinki's chaos reach? However, the misfortune befalling me makes sense now that I've met you all. In other words, this is your doing, isn't it? Again. What? Oh! Yorihime, please. Mercy on our ears. Eep. What's going on? We're being imprisoned by blades? This is the power of the god, Gion. Hold on. I don't know what's going on, but she seems really pissed. What'd you guys do to her in the past? Shut up. It wasn't anything much. Nothing worse than I did to anyone else. Now then, if you'll send me home, then we can end this affair without incident. However, if you refuse... But wait. Well, it certainly seems you've matured quite a lot, says Aaron. It looks like you're still too serious and quick to assume. Wouldn't you say, Yorihime? Text bubble doesn't match the English resized bubble. Hachiguma didn't fix it. Chapstick. What? That voice. No, it couldn't possibly be. Lady Yogokoro. I never expected to see you again, much less during this harsh incident. But I'm glad we could meet again, Yorihime. It's been a long time. About 1300 years, I'd say? Me too. I'm so glad to see you again, Lady Yogokoro. 1300 years. It's been so long, hasn't it? It certainly has. After all, I remember back when you two were young and inexperienced. But look at you now. You and your sister are the leaders of the Lunar Emissaries. Yes, ma'am. It's all thanks to your teachings, Lady Yogokoro. Both my sister and I are grateful to you. Thank you. But it looks like you're still just as quick to jump to conclusions, Irk. You were always so... And she's rambling on. Wow. Yorihime is so scary, but she's bowing her head to Eren. Truly, the chirps of 1,000 sparrows pale to a single crane's cry. Even the great Watatsuki no Yorihime loses face before a master, That's the same monster that made me do a walk of shame around the moon. But she's been reduced to a docile kitten. Sure does feel strange to see. Rather than the whole crane and sparrow thing, this is more of a case of obeying your elders. Eep. Come on, Avery. I don't know where you want to be, but you can't be where you are. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, honey. Over here. Okay. 2 guys on the desk. She has the ears of a nosy mother-in-law. Your penalty is death. Ack. Okay, no, you can't just go back that way again. Let's get you down the floor. Ugh. There's hair all over my monitor now. Good grief, I can't lecture with all these distractions. Please go easy on me. In the first place, Eren. Rather than lecturing her, don't you have things to explain to her? Oh, right. I got a bit carried away. What with this unexpected reunion with one of my beloved pupils and all? By things to explain, does she perhaps mean the strange phenomenon that's happening to me? Yes, that's right. Yorihime, there's one thing you're misunderstanding. This incident is the doing of Reimu and the others, but instead... Girls are now explaining. The world of chaos? Unbelievable. To think a surface dweller could pull off such a feat. One outside the principles of the world and impossible for us Lunarians. It's a fact that it's happened, though. Yeah, I think Reimu got deep fried in one of the cutscenes prior. It was like a week ago. Mei Ling got deep fried and Reimu got deep fried. Mei Ling stayed deep fried for the entire cutscene. Reimu suddenly got undeep fried. But yeah. I think it was Reimu that was the second one to get deep fried there. Come on now, we Lunarians of perceptive. Accept what your eyes are showing you. I apologize. In which case, in order for me to return to the moon, as well as in order to protect your home, Lady Yogokoro, the one who planned this incident must first be punished. Is that right? Yes, precisely. Yeah, whatever. If your suspicions have been cleared, how do you get rid of Gion's blades? Right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have accused you like that. Well, considering the stuff that happened with the moon, I guess we've made some mistakes too, so don't worry about it. Thank you. It may not be much in the way of gratitude, but... Would you bring me along with you? You should all be aware of just how strong my people is. How about it, Reimu? I've got no reason to say no. A monster like you is worth 1,000 soldiers. I know that from first-hand experience, so it would help us a ton if you came along too. Again, I must express my gratitude. Thank you, Shrine Maiden of the Surface. Yeah, you're welcome. By the way, Lady Yogokoro, what is it? With this incident, if you find life here to be difficult, then why don't you take this chance and return with me to the moon? Eren. Thank you. As you and your sister's master, I'm grateful for your feelings. But the home I should return to is no longer the moon, it's Kinsokyo. I'm sorry, Yorihime. No, I should be the one to apologize. I should have held my tongue. Please forget I said that. Yorihime. Thinking about it, there's nothing for me to fret over anyway. After all, it's not as if this will be our final goodbye. Surely we'll cross paths once more, just as we have today. Oh, almost. You are almost until 20. Yes, you're exactly right. Come, onward. Let's go put an end to this incident. Okay. That's one more for the pile. Oh. Sticky treasure. So I could have gotten her before, but I just totally missed this room. Oh, that would have been so useful. That's the Thunder and Earth staff. I wanted that one. Damn. Okay, snowy path. Okay. Alright, let's see. Got no room for Shikigami. Anywhere. Too many that I need to level. Getting kind of out of hand. Alright. She has more chases. Dark, Mystic, and Light. God Channeling. Okay. That's like a Dragon Power or whatever as well. Probably has good stats. I don't know. Alright, so up here... Is it maybe the lower left? I feel like I've already went over there. So up here's... the Castle of Chaos. Sorry. Tower... Clock Tower at the end. It's where we fought Sarah and Louise. And down the other way... It says the Shikigami's on a snowy path. Oh, is it just like right to the left here? Did I just never walk over here? Oh my god. Oops. I don't know how this happened. You check empty rooms for an interactable. Tell me what I'm looking for, just so I know. What's the matter, Yukari? What'd you stop for? You're all so dense. You still haven't noticed? Huh? Noticed what? I see, so that's it. Yeah, it looks that way. I'm gonna see a weird looking thing over there. Huh? What? What's going on? Okay, so there's no interactable that I need to find. I'm sure you think you're hiding, but unfortunately it's no use. Distortions in space are as plain as day for me to see. Maybe you did, in an old version, honestly. You may fool the others, but don't go thinking you can fool me. Now come on out. Or would you rather I beat you out of there? How vexing being in the dark. I hate to observe this strange situation, but... What? A person came out of nowhere. I see. To think it was you of all people. It's only natural that my cloak wouldn't serve its purpose before your eyes. Ms. Gap Yokai of the Surface. You're one of the leaders of the lunar emissaries, Watatsuki no Toyohime. Or according to Zun, Watatsuki Toyohime. What's the Lunarian doing here in the world of chaos? I'd like to ask the same thing. All of a sudden, almost as if I had linked it to the moon myself, I was pulled into this strange place and left in this sorry state. The world of chaos. Sure, we've seen some things from outside Gensokyo here, but I never imagined its chaos got its hands on even the lunar world. Oh, there's so many ways to come to Gensokyo from the moon and vice versa. Your game is too old, you just don't know them yet. That Shinky really doesn't hold anything back. Could you tell me just what this place is, as well as exactly what's happening to me? I'll be the one to answer that. That voice. I don't believe it. Lady Yogokuro. I would have never expected this would be how I'd see you again. It's been a long time, Toyohime, about 1300 years I'd say. I'm glad we could meet again. I'm overjoyed as well, Lady Yogokuro. I was prepared to never see you again, but meeting you once more after so long like this, it's... Oh my, you're crying? You poor child. This puts me at ease though. After seeing your control space just now, as well as the prior lunar affairs, I can see that my teachings live on within you and your sister. Yes, of course. We're your beloved pupils after all. There are many things I wish to talk to you about, including those affairs and everything else that has happened up until now. Hold on, Toyohime. I'm sure we have many things to discuss, but now isn't the time to enjoy a chat. I suppose you're right. Then, could you explain, Lady Yogokuro? Just what is this all about? Well... Oh my. Localized as it may have been, reconstructing the world like this rivals how gods create them. It's unbelievable that a surface dweller would be capable of such a feat. It's an undeniable fact that it's happening for real, though. It appears that way. Especially if Lady Yogokuro herself says as much. Thank you, Toyohime. With all that said, I have a request I'd like to make. For the sake of protecting the land of Gensokyo, as well as delivering you back home safely to the lunar world, would you come along with us, Lady Toyohime? I'd like to ask the same. It'd be reassuring to have an ally as strong as you with us. Gensokyo may be capable, but you would truly be the cherry on top. I'm honored to have been given a request from you, Lady Yogokuro. Certainly, I'd be glad to assist you. However... Toyohime? I have a request to make as well. Once we've resolved this incident, would you return to the moon with me? Twice in one day I've been asked that. Give it a rest. I'm sorry, Toyohime. That's a request I can't fulfill. That was a foolish question, wasn't it? I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm sorry. Please forget all that. Come on now, we mustn't dawdle here. Let's go resolve the incident, Lady Gokuro. Thank you, Toyohime. Looks like you two are finished now. Let's get going then. We're going to go defeat the culprit behind the incident. Yes, let's go. No special dialogue, depending on, like, if you've already recruited the other sister or anything. By the way, Miss Gap Kyokai, there's something I'd like to ask you. Oh, what might that be? The scoundrel that stole our precious old sake from our home. It was you, wasn't it? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't stolen any sake. There's no point trying to fool me. Everything about that whole commotion lines up with you as the thief. But hold on, I really wasn't the one who stole it. Really? Yes, I swear it on the gods. It wasn't me that stole it after all. I sense guilt from you. Hurt. But I'm going to go catch up with the others then. Wait, hold on. It really was you, wasn't it? Get back here. Alright. I don't remember. It's been so long since I read the manga. I assume she, like, just sends Ron through a gap and has Ron take it or something. I don't recall, honestly, offhand. Let me see here. Apparently, Fantasy Maiden Wars is coming out on October 21st. They have a release date now. That's cool. Neat. Alright. Caught up on Shikigami. No, Yuyiko. Okay. Cool. I don't really care about these spell cards because they're probably ones for people I don't use. So let me go heal and we're ready to actually move on. Also have to equip her too. Okay. Let me see here. Not enough room, not enough room, not enough room. Hold on a second. Okay, I can take off Minarika. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Koihime. Moonlight's Immortality. A chance, huh? Equivocation, Dispel. Okay. I'll see utility stuff. Got it. Let me see. I'll probably wait to make more stuff until I know what I need for, like, fights and whatnot, I guess. Makes more sense, I think. Oh, I do kind of want this, though. Yeah, I'll make this. I can put that on immediately. Rare Platinum Jewel. Okay. We don't need this stuff on anymore. Let's see. Already forgotten what the thing I just made was called. Remember, like, evolution? Yeah, here we go. Okay. More XP. Okay. I think it's time to start one of the towers then. Good. Okay, we'll just go to the one on the left, I guess. Second clock tower of the end. Sure, I'm ready to die. Deadly Death Dogazer. Metal Turtle. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my best bet, probably. They're just gonna get interrupted, most likely. I mean, maybe not. Maybe if Remy gets to go first. We'll see. That's a lot of HP, actually. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to open up both towers, then go in, because stuff seems pretty tanky. Is Strangers of... I don't know what Strangers of Paradise is. Is that like a mobile game or something? I don't know anything about it, actually. I'm pretty out of date with Final Fantasy because they have too many games nowadays. Let's see, what's this thing count as? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I have to wonder too, do they still call them Mind Flayers? I mean, maybe they got permission or something. That could be too, right? That didn't do much, actually. Okay, do I have any revives? Like, can I get someone back up? Because otherwise this could be bad. Let's see. No, as nice as that would be, I'll just hit it with magic. I'd love to just try hitting it with death, but she might not get a turn if I do that. I just have to hope I can... I think this thing's gonna kill me, actually. Probably. It's maybe the point where I can't just have a bunch of random Shikigami on for grinding anymore. Whirls, yeah, I forget where they come from, but I know they're not like Final Fantasy original. Aren't those like an actual mythology thing? Am I wrong on that? I thought there was like some sort of basis for those. I'm just gonna try to hit with this, I guess. If I can survive and hit with it, it should do decent damage. I don't know if I will though. If this thing gives us another turn, I'll be okay, but it probably isn't going to. Okay, it wasted its turn hitting us physically, so it's fine. Never mind, it might not be fine. We missed. Oh yeah, the thing in the book. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, I looked it up ages ago, like a year or so ago. I was working on like a little game with a couple friends that never ended up going somewhere. But I wanted to maybe add them. They were like one of the monsters that just randomly came to mind. Damn, that was close. And I think I looked up their origin then. Let me see. I just won't play the red symbols. I have a few Shikigami I can take off like really soon here. So it's not that bad. I just need to like level them up first. There's a few that learn stuff in like 1 or 2 levels, I think, so I can take them off for a while. Maybe then I'll make a bit more of a proper party. I just need like more coverage on Patchy, maybe. That might be good. Maybe a couple revives in case things go wrong. I could potentially throw like defensive Shikigami on Yuka for shields and stuff too. Not a bad idea. Oh. Patchy didn't get a turn, huh? Okay. That's fine. I mean... I think this will take out one of them. What's the worst that one of these guys can do? Nothing, I'm sure. Nothing, if not less. Alright, so... 3 levels for you. High Wizard just needs 1 more level. She only needs like 1 or 2 more fights. We can try this again. Like, I got unlucky and Remelia just got immediately deleted last time, which was a problem. Is that even gonna go off in time? No, probably not. I'll still try it though. Provoke. I have to make an attempt. Yeah, I was afraid that those guys would have that. This is just the point in the game where they start throwing strong enemies with multiple cover enemies, huh? Not a good part of the game. I kind of need Remelia to actually hit the thing in the back. Okay. mean, if Remelia's still up, this is still maybe winnable. Sure, why not? Okay, it didn't cover. That's good. Good start. I just need one more turn of that, and it should probably do. And you canceled. Patch. No, you didn't. She resisted it. She reflected that. Oh. Even. Nice. Way to go, Patchy. It's okay. I'd rather he healed and screw us over. I think we'll be okay. Just barely, though. Would be a nice time to get a Remelia crits. Maybe? No such luck. Just leave Remy alive and we're okay. We are not okay. Okay. Okay, that's all I had to do the whole time. Good to know. But I thought they said High Wizard was gonna get something good. I just got Spell Enhance. That's all it got. It's just Spell Enhance. That's not a big deal. Alright, well actually I'm keeping High Wizard on though, because High Wizard's good, so that doesn't really help my party. I can take Mental Play off. I mean, saying that Marissa's kind of fine for Shikigami. She has Dreadnought, she has High Wizard. She can just put whatever she wants here actually, and it's okay. So Marissa's good to go. I can put something on here just to level it. We'll put on Dragonfly. As far as Patchy goes, this guy's done. He can get unequipped. Ninja has 2 more levels to go, but I want to put him on someone else. I gotta play Kaguya or someone on here, maybe? Kaguya's good. We need coverage. Or Uzumaki. Maybe. Maybe both. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. No, I think still learned something else. In 5 levels, which isn't too far. Keep you guys on if I can. I can take off Tay. Now, 10% EXP for the whole party is pretty nice though. I kind of want that. I want to keep that. I guess I'll just have to deal for now. It's okay. Whatever. Let's work with this. We gotta have good stuff on the mages no matter what we do. Oh, however, saying that, I can switch your gear around now and put the good stuff back on. And by good stuff, I mean the one that lets me level up Vital Shock. Not that one. This one. We need to keep leveling up Vital Shock. Then we can switch to something else later. This one has nothing for you. Balmung... You're slash 30 now. Yeah, let's put on turfing again. That's fine. Okay. A lot of paths to take here. This gives the vibes of a specific old maiden dungeon. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even check the drop that he gave me either. I forgot. Oh well. So... Mystic slash stab and strike are the best, okay. Gotcha. So I guess just hit him. Yeah, why don't they just make an infinite water source? You're right, Real. You're so right for that. Let's see, Look at that. Top one. I mean, you know, I took off Ninja, now I don't have anything for Death, which kinda sucks. He doesn't have any physical defense, he has 0, so I don't actually have to do that. Do I have anything else with death? I don't think I do. Don't believe so. Icarus Cannon should be pretty good though. Well, I mean, assuming it doesn't get interrupted, of course, but oh well. Oh. Okay, so that did cancel one of his moves, which is nice. Cool. I'll take it. Not like Patchy has anything else to do but to try magic. I mean, if you don't like Minecraft's infinite water thing, there are mods actually that change that. I played mod packs before that have it set so you can't get infinite water deliberately. That's a thing. Oh, thank goodness we loaded strength, so it looks like it counters physical attacks with that. Funny enough. Why am I even fighting this guy, by the way? I guess he's worth a lot of XP, but that's kind of it. Don't need anything from him now. Not even really worth that much either. Anyway, I do, even if it means taking off a Shikigami, I do want to have death on the team so I can potentially just kill things like that immediately. So you know what that means? Basilisk, Basilisk, here it is. It's time for him to come back again. And we can interact with these guys? Nope, nothing over here. I'll go back. Oh, yeah, and I got the event catalog. It's a little comic thing with Reimu and Marissa on it. Learning anything now? Planet Breaker and Exerciser. Okay. Yeah, everyone's learning stuff right now, that's good. Just had to think for a second, but yep, we're fine. Well, I guess we're going up first. Something weird about getting a water crystal from this room. Gotta find a bucket. Keep in mind, Minecraft was out by this point. Hence the cleaner. So we need water to go anywhere in this room. Let's fight someone. Node Petal and Death Devaser. I don't know the first thing I got with like a credit card was, but the first thing I ever bought online was a game by like the small company called Hamumu. It's called Dr. Lunatic Supreme with Cheese. And this was back in the day when my parents were paranoid of online purchases. They didn't want to like enter their card info or anything into sites and buy stuff. So we had to send the guy like $20 in an actual envelope, and I think he emailed us the code back instead of like sending it back in an envelope. I'm not sure. To like register the game. He gave us like the download link and like the registration code. The brains are Gradius brain golems. I see. I'm not surprised that there's something specific. That's just par for the course. Nothing over here. Some glitchy fire on the map there, but it's okay. It looks fine in the actual game. Nothing over here, so I guess we have to go up right. Narrowed it down, I think. Kinda has to be this way now. Oh, nice. She doesn't have them on right now anyway. Byac doesn't, so... Okay, event catalog. Fatalist Axe and Big Skeleton Man. I like him. I think he's cool. The Triple Angels are like so much less transparent than other Shikigami. I guess typically the monsters are like that, but I feel like they're even more opaque. Alright. Implying I'll be able to get any attacks off before it interrupts me, but I guess I'll try. Not much else for the mages to do anyway, really. Classic deity, what specifically? Monster Shikigami sprites. Oh. No, it's been too long, I don't really recall, honestly. Were they like how the, how, like, the mascot is in, like, the little square portraits? Or something like that, maybe? Instead of, like, the full sprite. Unique Shikigami sprites. Oh. I wonder why they didn't keep them. They should have had those assets still. Like, they shouldn't have lost those. Those should still be able to be, retrieved. Theoretically. Metal Turtle. Darkstalker. Okay. Oh, we'll probably have to take a turn to take out the turtles no matter what here, huh? Oh yeah, I'm interested in seeing. I'll show it off. Like, I have to wonder if they didn't have the assets left accessible, and they didn't know that they could just extract the stuff from their own game using a tool online. Like, if they didn't look. Because I know that's doable with DoD. I'm sure anyone could go get those from old DoD if they wanted right now. With minimal hassle. Detonate. Actually, I should have just used Icarus Cannon. What am I doing? Yeah, no one really mods these games, which is a little bit surprising because they're Unity. So theoretically, maybe they'd be somewhat moddable? I don't know. But it's more like own engine running in Unity, kind of. I don't really know. I've never looked inside them myself, really, in particular. Not too much, so I couldn't really tell you. But I guess they're probably a little bit harder to mod than your average Unity game, at least. Okay, I came from upper right then, huh? I think. Okay. Look who it is. Perfect time to use Ancient Duper. It's always the right time to use Ancient Duper. I'm gonna leave these guys for a turn without putting the field on. I'm gonna put it on turn 2. I don't want to put it on too soon and just have everything, heal up after. Besides, I need to kill the turtle because it might just cover for them, so If they run away, that's fine. If one sticks around, good. We'll see what happens. Can't really do this with the king, but you can do it with the melty ones. Oh, Ancient Duper. I guess the way to use Ancient Duper is to use that one, like, spear attack that makes it so enemies can't dodge in the turn, and maybe then it's guaranteed to hit. I don't know if this game differentiates between dodging and missing, but theoretically, maybe that's how you're supposed to use it. Is it worth it? Probably not. I don't know, it's got like, I think, a 5% hit rate, or something silly like that. I just have Taeon for the passive EXP buff and figured to use it so Byakuran could have something to do, basically. Examples, let's see here. So here's examples of the old Shikigami art. So you can see here we have the Metal Yukari up in the upper left. And on the right you have Dryad and you have Manuscript. So yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Yeah. Mailing starts with Tay, that's correct. Or it starts with Kamachi and Yukari starts with Chen. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I like that. I don't know why they decided to change it. Maybe it's because they wanted to add in the new Shikigami for W, but they didn't want the art styles to clash, and they also didn't want to make new assets. Could be something like that, maybe. That's kind of my only guess. I don't know. Because they're clearly, like, sized better to fit with the character sprites and stuff, right? Yeah, okay, I'll just use damage net first this time. Went so well last time, after all. What is there to lose? Many things, but it's okay. I'll try anyway. Byakuran is also item drop easy mode. Well, easier mode because of her last spell. Still not easy. No character has it easy. But in a sense, she's also like grinding easier mode. Depends on what you're grinding, really. Mailing is just easy mode in general because her accessory is so strong, deliberately. Okay. That was a bad first turn, because that thing covered. So I don't think we're going to beat any of these guys this time. I'll try this one anyway. Howard crashed the game. And I did more damage to the one I wasn't targeting. Classic. Alright, just hurry up and run away. These things are insufferable. Wouldn't be so bad if they were appearing with enemies that cover them. Okay. Yeah, that opens up, looks like the gate on the left side of the main room, probably. And there's still a path to check over here, too. Also, hey, look. On the map, I'm standing in lava here. They added this path in W, I guess, and the map is wrong. In other words, man, come on. Aren't these just GIFs? Aren't these map images just GIFs? Or like JPEGs or PNGs or something? Can't you just fix them? Ugh. Shouldn't be that hard. I could probably figure out how to do it. Look, I know a guy. I know a guy who can do Unity stuff. Hire him. Maybe I really should see if I can get, like, the Unity project files for DoD and just take a couple weeks and have someone fix up some stuff. I don't know. I can't really think about it right now. Can I even get over there? Oh my god, I don't want to do this fight. Leave me alone. I'm so sick of these enemies. This place has the most obnoxious enemies. The turtles and the dough gazers. No. Just no. Get out of here. You expect me to hit the turtles with water spells when you have, like, a really high chance of canceling all my magic on the first turn. It's not happening. I'm not sticking around here for this. So I can't reach the bucket from here. Okay, I gotta go back to the entrance then. Alright. So I gotta go left. Sure. These guys are just free adamantite shard rolls. So at least take them out. It's nice to have a simple battle. I mean, even if they are named as numbers, even if the file names are a bit hard to work with, that's still fine. Like, there's way worse things that could stand in the way, like encryption and stuff. Like checksums. You obtained a bucket. Thanks. That's new. 1% on that robe, huh? Okay. We're hitting that part of the game, I see. Gotcha. I forget what the Goozer are weak to. I think Thunder? But I don't want to test it and find out right now. Not with other enemies on the field too. Oh, he actually uses that. The first time I've seen an enemy use Phase Frostbite. Pretty rare. Okay. Alright, so now we go back to the entrance again. And now we go up straight. And I wonder how much water we can hold at once. That's very important to find out. One. We can hold 1 water. Okay. It's kind of what I expected. 1 or 2. Now the real question is, do these stay put out? I mean, I'm not gonna go clearing out all of them. There's no point doing that, of course. Alright, well, time to go get to work. I'll go up from here. Interesting that this player actually shows up on the map, by the way. That's usually not what they do for stuff like this, like interactables. Here's a weak to Earth, and oh, that's a weak to Slash. Weird. The Giants. I think I have a slave for that. Not right now, I don't actually know. It's not equipped. Fine now. We get all these water Shikigami for no reason, apparently. Did Byakuran even cast magic? I don't think she did. I'm pretty sure I just had everyone use physical. Alright, he shielded that. You know, no, I don't care. I'm leaving. I don't care. I think I'm just gonna leave if there's a Dowgazer or a turtle in the fight, honestly. These things are just not worth the hassle that they bring. I'm just gonna avoid all the fights I can until we near, like, tail end of the dungeon or so. Everything here is just miserable. Okay, so. Fire comes back. Okay, I see. So don't bother going back to get more water. That's not how this works. I understand. Nothing over there. I don't think. And there's another water room. Alright, I need to map this place out before I do anything with the water. So you could use it to get through there. Oh boy. He drops the Dakimakura. Nope. I'm leaving though, because this fight has a Dowgazer. It just isn't worth it. I'm not going to be able to hit the Gashadokura without either, like, strike or magic. And I only really have one of those on the team that actually does anything, so... just not worth it. Too much hassle. Okay, well, I don't need the water to get through there. I can just go around. So, using... there's a trap. Oh, I can upgrade all the epaulettes. Actually, just the elemental ones, but that's still good. Alright, looks like you gotta use it here. Okay. This is... oh, okay. Another lever. So this will be for the right gate near the entrance. And by the looks of it, I might need water to reach that chest, but I'm not sure actually. Maybe I've just unlocked the shortcut. It's just a shortcut, yeah, okay. Good. Okay. So that means what I can do is I can go back to the start of the dungeon, get water, and then bring it to later in the dungeon. So I'm going to do that. Actually, before I do that, though, I have other paths I want to check. Because that seems like it's definite progress. I think I looked into finding progress immediately. There's other paths I can take from the bucket room. Sorry, the water restocking room. So let's do that first. So if we go down left... or rather... so down there... have I don't know. Looks like a place I've been already, maybe, but I'm not sure. I can get there if I go over here. This thing moves. We just clear this. Oh, nope, no, you can't. Okay, never mind. Harder or not, I don't know, but big pain in the ass for sure at this point in the game. I feel like GOS hits its annoying point with it random encounters much earlier. And DoD, I guess, waited until the post-game. But now I'm definitely at the point where I'm running from a lot of fights. Just because they're such a nuisance. I think upper right also had path. So... no, I mean, you can just walk all the way around there, so I missed nothing, actually. Okay. Alright. Never mind. I have water, we're good to go. I mean, yeah, in the final layer of GOS, those are essentially all mini-boss fights, like the snake, and all the little other things like there's like the little knight guy. There's the like Buddha tree, all those. You're supposed to like prep your party individually for those, and if you're running to the wrong one, just pray that you can run. Oh, okay, I didn't need to do something clever like bring water. You can just get water here. The bucket's already full. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to physically block my path, but no, actually, it's okay. Alright. Let me do a bit of a pre-preparation here. I also like Chrom. He's one of my favorite designs, if that's the snake. He's so cool. I love that guy. He's just nifty. I just think he's neat. You guess what we're gonna do in this fight? Let's see. Let me put on Smell Enhance here. That works. I guess I could put some stuff on Marissa too. Why not? Oh right, she has High Wizard. Okay, that's fine, yeah. You can put on Wizard Berry, maybe. Water. We got Freezing Prison here, good. I want Freezing Prison. And Great White has absolutely 0, which is also good. That's fine, yeah. Okay, that works. Okay. I don't know for sure if this fight is like entirely cheesable like I'm thinking I can do, but we'll see, we'll see. I forget what she does besides fire. I just know that she opens with a really bad fire attack. Well, then this is unexpected. I'm surprised anyone from outside Makai got through the Daemon Coliseum. Nice to meet you, natives of another world. I'm the one in charge of this tower, Yuki, the Black Magician. I see. Pitch black clothes, just as I heard, So you're Yuki then. In other words, that means a magic circle behind her. It looks like it's one of the ones controlling the way to the sealed chamber. Yes, there's no mistaking it. I can feel magic flowing between that circle and the castle. If you can pick up on such an insignificant amount of magic. You're a Hijiri Byakuya in the room at a great magician of Hokkai, aren't you? As a fellow magician, I'm super excited to be able to fight you. Wait, why do you guys know about me? Because I'm an obscene, scary yokai who can read hearts. Huh? Hold on, obscene? Reimu? Yeah, she's real scary, you know. Before Reimu, all secrets are laid as bare as a sheared sheep. Okay, let's see here. What kind of secret should I reveal to everyone, I wonder? Oh no, what do I do? At this rate, everyone's gonna find out that I gained 13 pounds. The voice of your heart is leaping out of your throat, my pudgy little Yuki. Eep. This is only gonna get worse, so I have to hurry, and... Huh? What? What are you doing with them, Lady Mima? Sorry, Yuki. I decided to go for a job change for personal reasons. I'm no longer a drifting Makai devil, but instead a drifting Gensokyo spirit. What? This sounded like some pretty selfish personal reasons. So in other words, are you betraying us? No, are you betraying Lady Shinki? To put it simply, yeah, pretty much. Huh? So that means they knew about me in the magic circle because of you, not because of some heart-reading yokai. She found out. Lame. Come on, Angra. Unforgivable. Each and every last one of you are unforgivable. I'll guide you all to a world of eternal rest. Sorry, Yuki. Unfortunately for you, that's where I came from. You're going to have to excuse us for this, but we're going to be the ones to guide you to that very same world. Okay. Alright. I didn't really prepare a proper party, but maybe that's okay. We'll see. You have 29,000 HP. That's a lot. I just want to see if you can just go full Unga Bunga fire barrier here, or if there's more to it. Let's find out. Yeah, she opens with this. Huh? Huh? What about my fire barrier? Hey, you telling me that's not fire damage? You tell me that that's like mystic or dark damage or something? It's dark? Okay, it just uses fire graphics. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright. Okay. I see. Alright then. She's not actually even weak to water. Boo. Okay, she's so far only used dark on me. What is her problem? Stop that. I guess they might have learned their lesson after Zuli, huh? Oh boy, yeah. Okay. She might not even use fire at all, which is silly considering her art. Is that the Touhou 20 girl? Sure. Sure. Well, I mean, I do have this Touhou 20 girl, if that's who you mean, yeah. Alright, let's see. I think before I move on and do these fights, I want to finally get Benevolence Wall on some characters. So, you know what that means. I need to go grind some Shikigami. Let's see. Mining Village. Who else? Who else? Who else? Man, I don't know. You need to put Basilisk back on? Actually, no, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go to the Castle of Chaos. Again. Oops. Get me out of here. I do have a cat cameo redeem. Yeah, no one's ever used it, but it does exist, yes. Yeah, they typically do, but... Well, if you want to see a cat, I will pick the nearest one. Or if you know their name, you can summon a specific cat and I'll just go hunt for them. I mean, it's there if anyone wants it. If you don't want it, just ignore it. It's not hurting anything, right? There's no cat on the desk right now, though. Which, yes, is a bit rare. Allie's usually there. Okay, I want this guy. Would be nice if I could get this guy. You have two options. They're almost equal distance. Pick a number between 1 and 10. And I'll take a cat based off that. There are two cats in the room. Seven. Okay. Hold on. Let me just attack this guy. Best Juniper. She's a pretty common visitor. Hey, you can lie on this. Come on. You lie down. You want to get cozy? I too. Okay. Yes, I do have a black cat. She actually just walked into the room too. I'll show her off. Here you go. No, her name is Nyx, like NYX or NIX, I'm not sure how it's spelled. But my ex-wife named her. You paid for real, thank you. I'll include Juniper here for a while. Oh, and actually, in the background, if you look closely, you can spot an Avery, too. Over there. Avery? Oh. Ugh, she's not too much of a lap cat. You can get her on your lap sometimes, but a lot of the time, she'll hop down. Alright. Let's try to get Gedre and get enough levels for Benevolence Wall, which I assume is probably the next skill for some of the defensive Shiki. Would be nice. There's nothing else that I need from this area anymore. Besides... Hold on, wait. I almost forgot something important. If I run into a King Yukuri, I definitely want to have Dreadnought on. Oh, by the way, Real, you weren't here. Turns out, Dreadnought, the traditional spelling, the old archaic spelling is with an A, not an O. So I'm going to consider it not an error. I'm going to consider it just leaning into the themes of the game. Because I go with archaic spellings and like traditional ones for a lot of other places too, so I'm okay with it. I think it's fine. Annie. Which source? Google. Google's my source. I don't know. Google it. I had to look at the source. Maybe Google lied to me. Could be. And when I say that, no, I don't mean Google AI summary either. No, I don't trust that. You know what? Hey, speak of the devil. Alright. I guess I should put some multi-hit stuff on the party. I at least have Yakshi, I suppose. That's better than nothing. Alright, you guys give a chance to attack 3 times with your base weapon, so let's just do that. Give that a shot. I'm mainly here for XP right now, so these guys are highly appreciated if they show up and let me defeat them. There's certainly a chance. Yeah, I will admit that it's not the common spelling nowadays. But in the past, it was used to refer to the very same thing that, you know, Dreadnought with an O refers to, like, some kind of warship or battleship or something like that. I don't know the exact details, but it's not wrong per se. It's just dated. Which is fine in this context, I think. GOS uses, like, Centauros instead of Centaur, for example. Stuff like that, you know? Come on. Ugh. Whatever. Bye. So close. Alright, hold on. I'm speccing for this, I guess. Happy Crusader. I'll keep that on. You can take... I don't really need that right now, it's okay. And they both have a multi-hit now. I could also give Remy her spear multi-hit if I want, maybe. I don't really need Faisal, I don't think. Mock Rust? Yeah, it's Mock Rust, okay. Oh, yeah. I think Yomu has a skill that works too here. I should put that on. Good point. I didn't think of that. She does have this, so that's another option, yeah. And let's see. Also, I might as well give like a heat weapon user or something over here. We can do that too. So I was gonna say, you're not gonna be Yukari anymore, that's fine. Let me go refresh the encounters. So I'm gonna fight any Ikuris I see as well as any Gidre I see. Everything else I'm just skipping by. I just want those guys. Two things that I want from here. You know, you could, like, face the other direction, honey. Wouldn't kill you, would it? Oh, nice. Okay. I didn't put anything useful on Byakuya, and I guess that's maybe fine. I should put a multi-hit on her too, just because, though. Next time, maybe. Okay. We could make a good argument that I'm better off waiting to use the multi-hits until turn 2, but I'm not even sure if buffing your physical damage actually helps with these at all. I don't really know how the damage works, so. But, looking good so far. Now finish it off. Oh, I should have used Byakuran's card too. Actually, I think I already got the drop from this guy. Nice. We don't have one swell yet. Working on it. Let's see. I'll take off Undyne in one more level and put on something else in that spot. Here he is. According to what Google told me, it's archaic. So at one point it was the spelling, is what that means, correct? Let me see here. Whoa. Let me see here. Apparently not is a variant spelling of like not meaning nothing, like fear nothing. But yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of archaic words would be. Yeah, I think maybe... Apparently there's a Dreadnought in Destiny, which uses an A. So one site I'm looking at is actually saying that A is more common in America, but I don't trust this site at all. Let's see. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure. I would have to look into it, I suppose. Let me see. I can't do an in-depth search on it right now. But yeah, there might be something there. You might be right after all. I find it on like a couple dictionary sites, but I don't know. I guess you'd have to find like old documents with it or something, huh? At that point. I'm interested in finding out. If someone's curious, look into it for me. I'm not going to be looking into it for ages, because I have other things going on. If visiting duty comes up in the future, then yeah. No, it's on a Wiktionary, which I suppose is something, at least. Alternate spelling of Dreadnought. Could just be an alternate spelling because people get it wrong in that case. I don't know. I'm actually not sure after all. So it sounds silly, but I say ask ChatGPT and see if it gives you any sources. And if it does, look at its sources, see if it can find anything related to like archaic spellings of it, or like see if it brings up the fact that maybe it was that way at one point. It can help you like sift through the search results, essentially, is what I'm saying. Perfect. Ancient Duper. Go for it. Rip and slice. I don't like being the guy that suggests ChatGPT, but it has uses. I'll give it a quick look as well while we're here. Let's see. ChatGPT. Is Dreadnought a valid but archaic spelling of Dreadnought? And if so, would you find sources predating World War II that back said spelling up? Okay. I'll let you know what it responds with. I did 1 damage on the first turn? What did that thing do to me? Probably head first charge, I guess. Wow. Okay, I don't think we're killing this one. One. I didn't even know there was a translation for monster cards. I assume probably just like one that didn't even get put in the game. I don't think that could be curry anymore, but hey, it's a good race, so I'll take it anyway. Oh. Oh, cool. So there was something on mains and Kawhi scope for the good. It's nice. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Oh, it's still searching, actually. Wow. I've never seen it take so long before. That's weird. It's checking a bunch of, like, old-ass PDFs. They updated it recently, I guess. It's, like, telling me it's searching for 1916 sources, screenshotting Grand Forks page, finalizing sources, browsing reference pages, tidying up sources. Okay. I'll leave that for a minute or two. That's cool. Oh no, Lumia. Hey, we got him. It took like 50 kills, but we got Gedre. Nice. Okay, he's gonna be good for helping with Yukari too. Alright, so what I'll do is... Damn it, Undyne, level up already. You need like 1 or 2 more fights. Hurry up so I can get you unequipped for good. I'm just gonna level up Undyne. Hold on. Just whatever gets Undyne the EXP, please, just hurry it up. I want to unequip her permanently. ChatGPT. It says yes, it was in real circulation before World War II. Let me link you some sources, okay? Hold on a second here. Railway print ad. Okay. Oh, that's taking forever to open, like, when it linked me. Okay, Undyne, still not there. Damn. Please just let me unequip this stupid Shikigami. I'm done with her. I don't need her around anymore. Is this... It linked me like a PDF as a source, and it's not loading the PDF for me. Like, I can't seem to view it. But it's something from some old, paper. Here's one that might help you. There's an old World War I ship, it says, that is spelled with an A. This is the official spelling for this ancient-ass ship. Let's see. How did it find something in this picture? Hold on. It linked me to this, which is a scan of some old newspaper. And it said that it found the spelling in this. How did it... Hold on. On page 1, the El Paso Herald from 1921. I don't know where it is on there. That's a good question. I'm looking at just the headlines. Oh yeah, I see it. It's there. So if you see the headline in the middle of the page near the bottom, zoom in and look underneath it. It says Dreadnoughts with an A. So there you go. And it linked to a couple other sources too, but since the PDF isn't loading, there's more I could check, but I think showing off a couple has helped, maybe? So it looks like there is something to back it up, as like an archaic spelling. So that's cool. Okay, I'm just killing this guy for the XP. I need Undyne to level up. Hurry up. I could probably go do like one fight in a later dungeon. Like in the mines or something, but I'd rather not. Then I'm gonna hunt some Yukari. Okay, Endbreaker. Amazing. Is it good? The answer is probably no. Sure. Juniper stirs. Who's last word? Not Bjorkman's, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Gotta work on leveling Vital Shock too. So ChatGPT has some real uses, like it dug up some obscure stuff, I guess. It might have taken me a while to find that. I mean, it took it a few minutes to search, which I've never seen happen before. It's good for doing research. Yep, T-Angels is Triple Angels. They're some Hachikum OCs, kind of. One is from Toho Maiden. One is a character that you could make with the character creator in one of their older games, that I think someone said was on the front of one of their jewel cases. And the third one, I don't know what it is. Hold on, is this guy gonna kill us? No. You get it from Mines 4 as an encounter. S recruitment rate. It's only in W, so it's not in the old DoD. Actually, I have the Dragon Slay. Let's just use that. I bet nowadays ChatGPT is good enough to like, if I ask it something about GOS or DoD, it might actually be able to like check wikis and stuff and find info. I remember like jokingly trying that a couple years ago and it just made stuff up, which was entertaining in its own right. I remember it said that Utsuho was the boss of the Garden of the Sun. I think it associated sun, so it must be Oku. Which was funny, but wrong. Extremely wrong. Alright, this should be enough XP to get Undyne finally out of the lineup for a while. So... Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in whatever game this is. Like, why is there a white, like, cheetah person? Old Hachikuma games were certainly something. Power increase, okay. I didn't have too many copies of that. I think I had, like, one, and then, Sanae's thing kind of works like it, too. So that's cool. Couldn't get another copy of it. Okay, I'm gonna take you off, and put Gedre on you. I guess. No, I'll put it on someone else, actually. I guess you can have it instead of Toyohime. Toyohime gets something at level 32. You get... These guys get something in one more level. That's so annoying. Whatever. I'm just gonna put it on Byakuren. What do I care? Here. Alright. Let's hunt some Yukari and get Benevolence Wall then. Because we've gone far enough in the game that it would be really nice to have. I'm kind of way past the point where you'd want it, I think. Benevolence Wall being just a full party Alice cover, essentially. Let's see, I think this is what, like stream number 23 for DoD? I wonder if I'll finish it before a month passes. I'm skeptical. But I mean, I've made good progress in the game. Probably not, though. I mean, it's only getting harder as it goes on. And I'm almost... I don't want to fight Angra. I'm almost at the point where I haven't been before. I'm getting close. I beat Yuki and Mai before. And I've made it a bit past that as well. So, we're almost caught up, though. Just a couple Yukari would probably be good. We actually have a team built for them now too, which is nice. So this is the right way to look for them, right? Just use the circle to reset the encounters, check each encounter once. If it's not Yukari, try again. From what I understand, that's the most efficient way of doing it. It ain't great, but if it works... At least I can run pretty reliably here. Is there a screen that's better for this, by the way, than Castle of Chaos that I have available? Because I could go somewhere else if there's a better place. If there's one with higher odds. But I assume this is probably the best I have for now. That is not a Yukari. That guy there is what comes out when you squeeze the Yukari. Pretty sure. King doesn't reappear again until the end of the expansion. Ooh. So this used to be the only place to get him then. I guess it's fitting enough. Here we go. Okay, so spend Rakete. Ribbon, Slice, Orararash. And Damage Net, and Heat Weapon. Which is only going to be useful for next turn, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. Oh boy. It's okay. It only got patchy. It's whatever. Wow, that was almost enough to take it out on its own. Nice. That level that got to level 18. We got a nice drop as well. Let's see. So I assume at level 44 that guy gets it. I don't actually know. We'll see, I guess. A bunch of those seem to be crits too. I think the attack just has a really high crit rate because it always landed a bunch of crits on me too. You know, the red flashes. The whole epilepsy thing. So I guess it's like the best Yukari hunting skill, probably. Yeah, see? See that? That unpleasant thing. Unless it's just part of the animation. Let's see. I mean, the fact that something was named after that, though, is pretty good. Do you want me to link you more sources that I was given? Because I can do that. Let me see. Let me bring up these sources here. Okay, oh my god, it linked me like 100 things. What do you mean? Okay, these sources are a bit messy, the ones that aren't linked directly in the documents. I mean, it says that the Tacoma Daily News front page in 1910 referred to the Dreadnought battleship North Dakota as well, with an A. But it didn't link me that anywhere. It might be in the big source list, but I can't find it in there because there's like legit 100 links. British newspaper titles. Hold on. No, that's not the case of having O. I don't know, but at least there's a couple old ones. Was it common? No, clearly not. Hold on. Oh, I think it's... Is it this? Congress. No, those are just the ones that are linked primarily there. I don't know. Oh well. Oh no. I'm not gonna keep going on anymore. I'm gonna play the video game. Increase impact. What does that do? Doesn't sound very good. Could be the original thing. I don't know. Ooh, 2 in a row. Check that out. Very nice. Yeah, it might not be. I don't know. I would have to do more research into it. And right now, I'm not too super concerned. Again, if the time ever comes that DoD gets revisited, which I would very much like to have happen, for sure, then I will check into it again if I remember. There's a lot of things to check into and a lot of typos and things to fix. Close your eyes if you don't like crashing, by the way, for Byakuren's turn. I know I don't need to see it. One more. Okay, good. Risky prison. I think that's Cerno's last skill, right? Can I take Cerno off yet? Yes, good. Sakuya is level 55, is a little bit far off. But I guess she is gonna level up. So whatever, I'll put her on. Hime gets her other remaining skills in 1 level, so that's good. Okay. Benevolence Wall doesn't take too long to get. I mean, you can get it like before the end of the main game, right? I just didn't. What's the earliest Shikigami like level that can get it? Like, do I need to put Alice on or something too, maybe? Oh, he doesn't get anything for a while. Let me take a look at Alice. She gets something at 60. That's way, way off. I'll put her on there just so she gets some levels. Just in general. Nice. The odds aren't terrible for this guy, honestly. He's not really that hard to find, I guess. Big relief there. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't even realize I put Sakuya on. Sakuya has a multi-hit too. We'll just use that with Patchy. Why not? Elemental Killing Doll. And it's gotta be enough. Delicious XP. Stratoblade and Death Sapper. Soul Inheritance. That sounds familiar. Is that another like sacrifice skill or something? I'll take a look. That might be a signature, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. That probably removes the user from the battle, though, like the other skill does. So I don't think that's quite as useful as it sounds. It probably is removal if I had to guess. It's just removal that doesn't say it's removal, like Sacrifice Seal. I'm just guessing. I really did wish... I do wish that it would specify. Maybe I could have translated it more clearly, but I don't think I knew at the time. I think I was just working off the text. Might be nice to fix in an update, but I think it's just as unclear in Japanese, so I don't know what to do really. Whereas then again, maybe there's a second string that doesn't show that gives more details like some skills, so that's possible too. If I were doing this for a long period of time, I'd throw in the stream playlist, but it's not going to be that big of a grind, I don't think. 44. Shouldn't be too long, right? Hopefully. I mean, it's leveling up the party too, quite quickly. Yeah, like, one more fight's gonna level up the party again, as well. Might be a bit overloaded by, when we get further, but I don't know. I think, like, the Death Doggazer, the like, Deadly Death Doggazer? I forget what it was, but I looked at an enemy in the Bestia earlier. In the expansion, it said it was, like, a little 80. But I don't know if that's fine, and the game expects you to be 20 levels below stuff. Or if it means I'm under-leveled, I'm not sure, really. You never know what, like, the developer intent is behind that kind of thing. Boy, am I glad to finally have that guy, though. I think it'll probably be a big game changer in any fight where physical's viable. In fact, I'd like if I could use him in the Yuki fight. That might be nice. I could buff up Amelia and, like, have Aya double turn her or something. And do, like, a big physical hit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one again. Can't be Yukari now. Here we go. It's got a bad cooldown, but I mean, it's going to. That much is obvious. That's why you'd want to Aya the skill. Do twice. I mean, I guess at that point, though, if I'm gonna really, like, commit to that, I should probably put on Jackpot, too. And also Yakshi, so there's the chance of doing it again. Thank you, Yomu. Okay, so it only went up one level from that. 12,000 more. Grinding is slow. I actually do still need the high Garda build from that guy too. The murder of Yukari. Hey. How are people feeling, by the way? Should I give Yuki a shot today or save her for next time? If she's not too bad, I could probably handle her today. I'd have to set up a party, but I'm not against trying it. I do like to end on a boss win if I can, after all. Damon Tempest. Okay, hold on. This guy's level 42 now. And that was Kakuma's last skill. Okay. Let's see, you know what? Let's put on a light Shikigami or something. Give this guy some more skills for the fight, maybe. She might be weak to light, actually. If she isn't weak to fire, and if she spams dark, she's probably weak to light. So I'll try light, maybe. Give it a shot. And hey, someday, maybe doing this will get me the Shikigami as well. Someday. Someday. Cat touch. Personally, I really like when RPGs have ways to manipulate like what you'll get out of encounters or see what you'll get beforehand. I just think that's kind of cool. Not too many RPGs really do that, I don't think. Battle Network, Mega Man Battle Network has a couple things for it. They're not perfectly reliable, but they're useful. Like, there's Navicuss programs that influence, like, oh, you'll find more stuff of this type. And there's also subchips like active items that you can use to usually guarantee or make very likely that you encounter, like, the last thing that you found as well. Which is good for grinding bosses over and over again. If only there was something like that in here. Nice. Bunch of magic. Alright, I think we need one more for this guy. He always gets one level. Yep, one more and he'll be 44, and we'll see if we get the skill done. And of course, I could get multiple copies by leveling up some other Shikis too, but one is enough to probably go give things like a proper attempt, I think. It's okay. I don't need to like overgrind right now. This is probably overgrinding in its own right, honestly. But it's also the quickest way to just get a Shikigami up to a specific level. So I don't really mind it. It's also filling up that guy's pity meter, which needs to be impossibly high to trigger. But the fact that it's not a total waste makes me feel a little bit better about the use of time. It's a mental thing, you know? If you get it, you get it. Let's see. Periclesis Cannon. I'll check. Let's see what that is. E-Speed bonus. Nice, we got that. Benevolence Wall. There it is. Okay. We have one copy of Benevolence Wall now. Kinda nice too. So this guy got Periclesis Cannon, which is the strongest light spell. That's good to have. Okay. Let me see. Let me put this on as the new grinding set. Let me go over here. I want to check something real quick. Elemental weapons. There's no light spear or anything like that. There's a light sword, but I guess the stats aren't terrible, actually. It is like 50 or so less than the Almacia, so I don't know. I don't think it's worth using for the on-hit damage if she were weak to it. I don't think it's enough, sadly. Okay. That's fine. I don't know why you can walk back there, but you can. I'll humor these guys. Got the best last word. A friend of mine that was trying to 1cc Touhou 20 yesterday, a couple days ago now, I guess, rather. Last night, he just beat it with continues and decided that that's enough for him, which I think is pretty fair, considering how the game is. I don't need that fight. That's just the Deadly Death Gazer. And I'm not interested in that. Kind of an annoying trip back to the boss here. It's not super long, but it's not super short either. At least the tower itself was nice and short. I figured it would be. Okay, so. Let us assume that we use light on this thing instead of water. Sorry, this thing on Yuki. I'm being incredibly rude to her. Also, I can upgrade the epaulettes. I should have done that, but I'll do it later. It's okay. Hachi. Ace power. Take ace power. Someone's gonna have to take Sho for sure. So, between my two physical attackers, which of you can output more damage now? I think probably Yuka, actually. 347 physical attack. 142. You have this on, which is giving you 35, but yeah, like, you do way more now. Yuka's strength is scaled. Wait, no, Yuka's 40 less strength. Huh? 199. Well, yeah, like, you have the wrong thing on, but even if I put the best spear on, that's still a difference of like 100. This provides like 30. And I don't know where the rest comes from. Weird. Huh. Well, whatever, it's fine. We'll just build for Yuka then. Use your wrist. Let's see. So if I wanted, I could actually... Wait, hold on though. No, she's gonna be the tank in this fight, I can't. I have to have, Remy do it instead. Remy's gonna have to be the attacker. I assume she doesn't have exorcism. Sorry, I mean, divine shield. She's not really like a daemon, she's just... I don't really know what she is. I don't know. I want to check something. Have the last couple bosses had any? Like Sarah and Louise? No. What was the last boss that did? Mima doesn't have any. These guys don't have any. I assume Angra does. No? Have any bosses had divine shield so far? At all? Is it not a thing to like Shinki divine shield? Or is this just bugged? I don't see any bosses that have any divine shield at all. Which is interesting. Is it just... Okay, so it looks like it's just enemies so far. So, interesting. Huh. I don't think they'd suddenly start adding it with Yuki and Mai, so I think I'm okay to just use the Kishin Spear, which has the highest attack. So, okay. Sure. Okay, so. Remy is going to be the attacker here. I've decided upon that. Yuki's going to be the tank, as much as I'd like to attack with her. I really get the choice. So we're going to give you the Dark Shield. This is fine, maybe? Yeah, I guess I'll give you this one. This works on light and dark as well as physical. Alright, that works. So... she hits with magic, and she also hits with not magic. You do need magic defense too. I think this might be a good compromise. This gives 80 magic defense. So take that off the Akron. Take this off. Remy doesn't really need to use a shield. So we can give you... I might actually just give you the crit stuff. Because, if I'm giving you Gidre, his thing seems to crit a lot, so if I can lead into that and make it crit more, and make its crits do more damage, that'd be nice, right? So let's try that, maybe. Additionally, I think, Platinum Crusader has a passive that makes multi-hits hit more. Yep. So I can put this on too. And Yakshi. Obviously Yakshi. So, Remy is full offense in this fight. Nothing else. She doesn't care about anything else. Which also means that she gets to put on... the suit. The powered muscle suit for 40 more physical attack too. Remy is decked out right now. Okay. That's good. Soul Razor. If I have anything that gives you HP... Actually, I'm just going to put Tethra on you. You can just have Tethra. Just 60 magic defense. That's fine. Tethra is basically like a super powerful... It's like more than the earrings and the barrier accessory gives. It's just an extra accessory slot when you don't need anything else. It's so great. Okay. Let's give you as much dark resist as possible. I think that's... probably fine. We can't really go above 75%. I'm sure she's not going to use light on us, so... yeah, we can just put on the Satan Amulet. But you don't need this. So, we're going to be doing light with Patchouli. She has 50% dark resist. Why does she only have 50%? Oh, because this thing makes her weak. Right. That's why. Okay. Alright, let's put in more light Shikigami. What other good attacks do we have? Testament is... no, it's just fine. We do want to use Breath. Divine Gate's good. We also have Divine Gate on Minariko. Someone else is going to have Show. I don't want to have to use Patchouli's turns for absolute justice. I want to just start attacking, I think. I'd prefer that. So I guess you can take this, and you can take Minariko, maybe. Wait, hold on. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Use Star. Especially since we're going to be putting on Jackpot. So it's going to make Star's multi-hit hit better. Hit more, potentially. Maybe. I think. So, yep. Here's your setup. That's good. Mostly. Staff of Joy. See, I don't know how much magic attack factors in. So I don't know if it's better to, like, go with 44 magic attack, or it's better to go with 23 magic attack and an extra 15% lay damage. Does anyone know? Like, which is better here? I don't know how much the game cares about the magic attack stat. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm gonna tentatively put that on. Okay. Yuka is going to have Mining Village. That's very important. We're going to start the fight with Benevolence Wall. And she's just going to take that big dark damage like a champ. I hope. I really hope. Besides that, she likes to attack with, like, physical dark attacks, too. I don't know what kind she uses yet. I don't know, actually. So it's kind of hard to protect against. I don't want to put that on and weaken the dark resist, so... Oh, hold on, I have a better amulet to put on. I have the Satan Amulet Plus, which has more... It doesn't really matter, actually, but sure, whatever. Alright, let's give you HP or something. I don't really know. Could give you magic resist, too. You have quite a lot of magic defense, I mean. I'll just give you the extra 70 HP. That's fine. Or... no, the regen accessory doesn't actually give much, so I won't bother with that. Okay, so you can have this. We're going to want to provoke as well with Momiji, definitely, on turn 2. Besides that, I could use Rainbow Shield Wall on other turns too, maybe? It's not bad. I guess that's gonna give us coverage on some turns. I don't know, it's not perfect, but we'll see. So. You get Show. Additionally, we have Angel Wall. This gives everyone Dark Resist. I might want to put that on. Maybe. We need to actually give everyone Dark Resist anyway, because Yuka isn't going to be able to protect us all the time. Patchy is fine, she has Dark Resist. Everyone else, not yet. Remy is just kind of an offensive beast. That's all so far. I don't know. I wonder if she can survive. I'll try her without a Dark Resist accessory for now, just so I can be punished for it and fix it later. That's okay. I don't mind. So I'll give you something. We can keep this on for now. Take the Mental Flare Staff. Just for that extra physical block utility. And let's give you maybe some physical defense or something. Okay. For your last one, maybe someone to heal with, I'm not sure. We still have Byakuran as well. We have two characters that we still need to figure out here, as well as a little bit on Marissa. So we gotta handle healing and buffing now. Oh, also Jackpot. We'll put that on with with Byakuran. So I think Sakuya, she doesn't have it here. Someone else has it. Oh, it's Tay, okay. Tay, alright. I'm gonna put on Jackpot. You're gonna need probably anyone with both Spell Enhance and Weapon Bless would be nice. Which I guess is Sunflower Fairy. I don't really know who else. I already have Star on Patchy. Oh, Fugutomi Yohi is good too. Yeah, you would also work. Sane is nice. I might put Sane on anyway. I don't know. I need revives too. It's so hard to have two attackers on your team at once, which is really crazy. We'll see who does better here, I suppose. Element Barrier, that doesn't help us. Don't really have too much of a preference between the two, I guess. Nazarene also works. Nazarene's good. I mean, I don't think I'm really going to get a chance to use Pendulum Guard, but maybe if one... I don't know, sure, we'll put a Nazarene, why not? And for your last one, we need a healer, preferably one that can also revive. I could put an Unseelie Court for revives, and I could have Marissa take, like, Aaron for actual healing. I don't know how good this is. I'm not really sure yet, honestly. Guess we'll see. 12 magic attack. How worth it is that now, I wonder? I'm not sure, really, actually. Guess we'll see. I don't really know what shield to put on, honestly, either. I'm not sure. I think for Patchy, I could put on, like, a dark shield specifically. But for the others, it's a bit trickier, because I don't know if her magic is more of a threat, or if her, like, dark physical attacks are more of a threat yet. Guess we just have to see. It's a lot of, that's like 100 HP, I'll take that, I think. Okay. That's fine. I have serious doubts about whether or not this is going to work, but let's try. Serious doubts. Oh, these cutscenes are quick. Now she'll start throwing fire at me too. I guess I actually need to start with Pendulum Guard and Yuka. She is the tank after all. As much as I want to immediately spell enhance, I kind of can't yet. Oh hey, I have this. Forgot about that. Let's go with that. So we have to do this first. She always starts with spell, I recall that much. So, we don't really have any choice there. What's Angel for? Oh, for Angel Wall, right, okay. That's fine. We're gonna still do Absolute Justice on turn 1. Actually, no, I really shouldn't do that. I should really start with defensive stuff. Wherever we can. I'll do that. Let's start with the weaker of the two moves. Let's start with Divine Gate, I think. This is assuming she's even weak to light. I'm making a big assumption here. But it's probably good to use anyway, as long as it's neutral on her at the very least, because it'll prevent her dark from being good. You know how it is. Zuli stuff. Same logic. She's not weak to it, but that's fine. Remy might be the damage dealer here anyway. I'm not really sure yet, honestly. We'll see. Could also put on Heat Weapon, but I'm not gonna. Wait, actually, I still need the field. You know what? Yeah. Let's wait another turn. Let's put on Jackpot first. We're gonna do like a really huge hit. I forgot Aya, by the way, but I'm not even sure I really have room for her, so arguably I didn't forget her, I just couldn't do it. Okay, I do need to maybe heal Yuka. But first I'm putting on this. I'll heal her next turn. With someone. I'm not sure yet. She's not going to take as much this turn anyway, I don't think. Yeah, like, the first turn is always going to be rough. We don't have buffs and stuff up yet. Alright. Turn 3 is going to be where the big damage is. Oh yeah, so I have Refresh. I can just do this. That's fine. Okay. Gespent Raquete. And I guess we're gonna Rainbow Shield Wall. Oh wait, no, we can just Elemental Shield Wall, actually. Dark for the party. And... yeah, go for Absolute Justice again, max it out before Patchy's turn. I'm on board with that. Alright, let's see the Remelia numbers. Oh, she's doing her card again. Okay. Oh man, she toppled. Remelia got cancelled. She'll do it next turn, that's fine. It's okay. Alright, no big deal. This has no cooldown, so I might as well keep on using it. Let's see. So the best I could really do this turn is Mighty Shield Wall, I guess. So I'll go ahead and do it. The best defensive thing I can do. I can Super Healing on Byakuran. And I would do Shooting Sapphire, which also got cancelled last turn. Come on. Oh, she's doing it twice. That was like 4,000. Oh, okay, that did, I think, like 10,000 total between those, more or less. Okay, so she sometimes uses fire too. Patchy still gets her turn here coming up. Wait, no, her turn got cancelled again, apparently. Okay. It's really good, really good. We still need to buff Patchy, by the way. I'm gonna do that now, I guess. Remelia has Mock Thrust, which is multi-hit. With no delay. I hope it's worth using, we'll find out. I'll use Flower Defense, sure. Actually... I mean, so far she's used her big spell every other turn. I don't know if that's coincidence. I'll use Benevolence Wall. We'll use the last word next turn. So Marissa's gonna heal us with a Repulsion Heal. Hopefully that'll do a lot, because I assume heals scale with magic, I hope. Patchy has still not gotten Shooting Sapphire off. She gets interrupted every time. Okay. Looks like it's every other turn she just uses it guaranteed. Or at least, that's what it is so far. Good, so if that's the case, I can at least plan around it, I suppose. Okay, let's see. Tay doesn't really have anything to do. She can technically heal, but we don't really need it. Buffs around cooldown. Unseelie Court doesn't do much of anything right now. We don't need any heals. Oh, we do. We have power increase. Okay. I can't always block that, so I think I'm gonna put this on potential for magic resist. I think that's a good idea. That's what I figured. We use a rush this time. And we can use this turn. And next turn we'll use Alice. Or the Dark Guard. So we'll always have something for it. We'll have either Benevolence Wall or we'll have Alice's Dark Shield. Which is less potent, but should still be enough to help us survive, I hope. Guess we'll see. We can reapply Angel Wall. That's probably a good idea. And we can use Periclesis Cannon. We're halfway there. Good so far. It's always nice when your strategy works the first time. It's pretty good. It's actually only like 3 or 4k, but I mean, that's not shabby. That is a big chunk of HP right there. So, only is maybe a bad way of wording that. Yeah, so Remy's the MVP here, for sure. So if for some reason, like, this doesn't work, I don't have enough support, Remy would be the attacker, and Patchy would be delegated as a 4th support person somehow. Definitely. Yep, so that refresh the duration of the wall, that's good. We can... Oh, power increase has no delay. That's crazy. How does that have no delay? Nice. I was gonna say, like, I could just put out a delayed heal on Yuka, but I don't really think I need to. I think she'll be fine, so no point. Jackpot wears off next turn. Okay, Elemental Shield Wall. Technically, I could use Rainbow too, because it's also on a 2-turn CD, but it's fine. So I think she outspeeds, right? So I could hit this, and it should, I think, go off after her thing. Let's find out. So I can heal after. Yep, good. That's nice. Wow. I didn't even really need to use Repulsion, did I? No need. Okay, Jackpot needs to go on again. Remy has the rockets ready again. However... I think Hyper Weapon wore off, but oh well. It's fine. We're almost done anyway. This is our most vulnerable turn right here with just Mighty Shield Wall, but hopefully we'll be okay. Sure. And this. Okay. I think we'll take one more turn to take her down, probably. Unless the rockets do really well, or unless she rockets twice. Actually, she might do just enough. Use one batch of rockets. Not quite. I can't believe she only has one fire move and she barely pulls it out. This fight is just bait into making you think that she's gonna spam fire. Alright. That was trivial. Nice. Oh, I got the level 70 achievement. No skills. Slow loading? Whoa. If it's a battle of magic we're speaking of, you would be wise to not assume you'll be victorious against Hiju Byakuren. Oh, this sucks. I lost both a trader and a fellow magician. Now then, just as promised, why don't we lead you to the other side, my pudgy little Yuki? I'll be back, and don't you forget it, jerks. We're just letting her run off like that? You run off crying, huh? She sure is fun to mess with. I don't think I'd ever get tired of it. We didn't even have to touch it. Oh, that's half the barrier down. Ah, look everyone, the magic circle disappeared. It looks like it was the type that needs to be supplied with magic. With its supplier gone, it's faded away. And with that, we've removed half the seal. Let's keep up this pace moving forward, guys. I have no further business here. Got that right. Alright. That was pretty seamless, actually. Pretty shameless. Let's go clean up stuff for the day and wrap up there and do the other tower tomorrow. Aw. I'll check every day. Okay. I have compendium catch up to do. Dark Basilisk. Basilisks that have strengthened their poison using negative energy. They were dangerous enough before, but they're even deadlier now. Their poison is obviously a real hassle to deal with. Abyssal Dark Basilisk. A red symbol monster. These powers have gained the powers of an abyss darker than darkness itself, making them even stronger. Don't ask me what that means. I didn't write it, I just translated it. Dark Dunamis. Fallen mid-ranking angels from the 5th choir known as Dunamis, but also called Virtues. Every now and then, even these Valkyrie-like angels will become tainted with evil. Their appearances, resembling evil goddesses wearing jet-black armor, truly evoke the image of a god of death. Ocean. Further evolved water elementals. Seas are smaller than oceans and typically surrounded by land. Thank you. Queen Undine. Further evolved high-level water elementals. These dangerous Undines carry the title of Queen. Hellfire. Further evolved fire elementals. Traditionally, Hellfire is a specific fire used to punish sinners, but in games is often used to refer to fire that's just really, really hot. Emperor's Salamander. Further evolved high-level fire elementals. These destructive salamanders carry the title of Emperor. It's easy to forget that, like, this guy is the equivalent of the Undyne, but for fire. It's just, all of the others are kind of like humanoid, even the gnome if you just look at him, like in the little cockpit. But then you have this guy. So, I kind of forgot that he's the equivalent, actually. Then you have these for light and dark as well, but they're a bit more uncommon. Dark Xingtian? Xingtian with more god in their blood than others. They patiently wait in the depths of hell for when the day comes that they'll fight against the gods again. Oh. Earth Medusa. These Medusas have been strengthened with the power of the land. Pharaoh... I've already seen her. Death Doggazer. The most dangerous Doggazers you'll find. That is a lie. They're skilled in death attacks just as their name would imply. These ones are the worst. A red symbol monster. Death Doggazer is especially well versed in death. Again, I didn't write this. Aqueduct. If you consider the Backfire to be an expert in fire, then the Aqueduct would be a magician that's mastered water. Their opposing elements alone could be enough to create a rivalry between them. Aqueduct 2 is the name of the cocktail. Elite Sunflower Fairy. A subspecies of sunflower fairy that lives in Makai. Already seen High Wizard, right? Pretty sure it was ages ago we got High Wizard, like at the start of the expansion. Yeah. Like legitimately the first screen, I think. Darkstalker. Skilled assassins that blend into the darkness before killing you from behind. Yeah, I guess, like, we'd already seen them in UFO, right? Let's see. There's a lot of things here. AD-1, an all-purpose carrier-based attack aircraft/bomber equipped with heavy weapons. It excels at both dive bombing and torpedo bombing. Even after the era of jets began, propeller planes remained at the forefront for a long time due to the high quantity of explosives they could carry. Silver Mining Town, an upgraded mining village. Gold Mining City, an upgraded silver mining town. These don't refer to real cards, by the way. They made a note telling me that these aren't real cards. They're just made up. Red Symbol Monster, an improvement on the AD-1. Golem, the airy boss of the mine. Mini Golem, the airy boss of the mine. Ent, creatures that resemble trees. However, in reality, they're not plants nor golems, but full-fledged humanoids. Yet they're in the Tsukumogami section. Red Goyle, crimson-colored gargoyles. Power of Hell. Oh, we've already seen this guy. Their infernal flames never burn out. Avian. Nothing here. Bloodhound. A subspecies of hellhound. To reiterate though, they're actually fairies that look like dogs. On the subject of fairies and yokai, classifying fairies as being friendly to humans and yokai, as once harmful to them, may make things more simple. Oh, I see. As being friendly to humans, and yokai as once harmful to them, may make things more harmful. Fairy can refer to both in the West though. Yeah, probably the bar guest. Probably. I've heard that name. Vorpal Bunny. The word Vorpal was created by Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland, so its meaning is unknown, but it's thought to be something along the lines of powerful or deadly. Therefore, that would make this a deadly bunny or a killer bunny, more or less. This thing is to blame for the idea of rabbits biting off heads. Carcadon's old, right? Yeah, that's the unicorn thing. Adamantoids, a turtle with a shell as hard as adamant. Red Symbol Monster. These adamantoises have grown further, making their already tough shells even more solid. Metal Turtle. Cyborg turtles now fashioned with even sturdier equipment. Huh? Pharaoh. The strongest mummies there are. Just as the name would imply, these mummies are the corpses of pharaohs that turned undead and started moving on their own. Gashadokuro. Skeleton yokai. They're famous for their depictions in ukiyo-e, woodblock art, but the skeletons you see in them aren't actually Gashadokuro. The Gashadokuro is thought to have been created during the modern yokai boom, and there are no legends regarding it anywhere. Naturally, that means it couldn't have existed back then either. It's a made-up yokai, as opposed to a real yokai. Fate Spinner. These may look like spiders, but in reality they're magicians who know powerful magic. What do you know? We've seen all these guys too. Actually, I think we saw the gold orc before we saw the high orc. There exists a type of vicious high-level troll called the Olog-hai that has gray skin. They're a special type that doesn't turn to stone in the sun like others, and they're also called ash-hai trolls. Yeah, so hai means ash in Japanese. This concept was then brought into the orc species, creating the high orc, which is conveniently pronounced the same as high orc. I have no idea how valid a lot of this is, by the way. But it's interesting. If this is like legitimate, I have no idea. But it's interesting that like I assume that like Olog-hai is also like a Tolkien term, right? So does that mean that he made them gray specifically because of Japanese meaning, high gray? Or is it coincidence? Or did Japan just take it and roll with it? I have no idea the history behind it. But this is what Hachikuma has to say on it. It's interesting. It could be coincidence. Red Water Fleet, that's old. Giant Guzu, gigantic Guzu that breathe fire and cause havoc. Wans, a Mesopotamian fish person. Yoni, meaning fish person, may resemble Ningyo, meaning mermaid, but they mean different things. Mermaids have their fish half on the bottom, but fish people are gross beings that look like fish that sprouted legs. Correct. Plant. Killer Rafflesia, an even more violent type of Rafflesia. Serial Rafflesia, a red symbol monster, a variant of the Killer Rafflesia that's killed many. Famine Vine, typically vines that grow in Makai, they attack by killing all around you. Otherworld Petal. These petal enemies have grown stronger than all others. Until there's another recolor later. I missed something here, by the way, apparently. I'll have to go back and find it later. Unless it just hasn't come up yet. Let's see. Mima. An evil spirit who claims she's the mastermind. Joins the party for some reason. Yuki, the Black Witch. That's all you get? Why are there still so many... Oh, some of these might be Angra's, like, other hands that she could use in the fight. I wonder. Because she's got other hands there, and she just didn't use them. 13 pounds. 13 pounds. Get it right. I'm not sure if those fights only appear in like, if the hands only appear in like the harder variants of the fight or not. I don't know. I'm not sure of. Suika, I want to craft. Get out of my way. 30%. Finally used for the crystal skulls. Thanks, Moana. Let's see. I should probably get the light one, like right now. And I'm one skull short of getting this one. Oh well. Let's see, I'm missing a lot of other stuff I'll have to go get at 1.2. No fantasy stones left for that. Let's see. If I wanted to make a fantasy stone or crystal skull, what would it take? I don't really want to use the branch if I only have 2 of those. I'll pass. They might go into something important. Fantasy stone? It's probably similar, right? Yeah, I'll just wait. It's okay. No rush. I'll probably switch back to the grinding set tomorrow, but just so I end on the same thing, I'll just put this back on patchy. Grand Ildana Epod. Okay. Nice. Alright, good progress. We'll do the other tower tomorrow. And then we're a step closer to where I was, but we're still not quite there yet. We're still not quite there yet.